Hello, welcome to Ace of Scorps, Tarot and Oracle. We're going to do a reading for our Cancerians. There we go, our Cancerians for the week of November 5th through November 11th. We're going to find out what we need to be aware of, the unexpected, and basically what, if you're looking for a partner, if you already have one, what is being withheld from you. Like I said, the unexpected, information about relationships, friendships. What does Cancer need to be concerned about and have a head start on for the week of November 5th through November 11th? Yes, the unexpected, anything to give Cancers a head start on that are subscribers and watch my channel. For the Cancerians that are subscribers and watch my channel, for the unexpected and what's been withheld from them. Let's give them some insight, some sound advice, some good juju, okay? For our Cancerians, please. I feel like when I was meditating, getting ready to come online and read for you, that a lot of Cancers right now are very busy. You guys came up yesterday in the Aquarius read and Sagittarius. So if there's any Saggies or Aquarians, come on over and find out. Cross watch. I can't believe I'm recommending it, but hey, you know what I mean? Like I said, the unexpected. Anything, any information about love, about what they need to be on guard of and have a head start on for the week of November 5th through November 11th, please. For our Cancers. Information of love, information that they need to know and have a head start on for the week of November 5th through November 11th. Okay, let's shuffle 2 more times and we'll get into your read. For Cancers, for my subscribers and viewers that are Cancer, information about the unexpected, what's been withheld from them, anything that could help them move forward with their chariot. Indeed. November 5th through November 11th for Cancerians, please. The unexpected. Anything unexpected? Anything they need to have a head start on? All right, we thank you. All right, Cancerians, let's see here. Okay. Cancer, we're still arguing, aren't we? We're still sitting in neutral. At the same time you're sitting in neutral, everybody's blowing their horn, flipping you off, and telling you to go, which usually Cancer, you have no problem with moving on. That's what you do best. You usually don't dwell in the past. You're not really stuck in any era. You're all about moving on, progression. But it seems like you are on guard with everyone in your life right now. You feel like your friends are your enemies. You, for the most part, not all. Here, let me take my hat off. There we go. I got so used to wearing the hat before I got my hair cut that I just put it on naturally. But anyway, this is Virgo energy. You could be dealing with a Virgo. But you're very distraught right now. The heart of your matter is you just, you're kind of sick of people right now. Well, the holidays are not even began yet. And it does seem also like, speaking of holidays, that once again, Cancer, you're going to be carrying the load, which you don't mind. You prefer, carrying on the load for others and helping. For some reason, I like to shuffle with my left hand, but draw with my right. Ain't that weird? Okay. Yeah, there is fighting. For Group A, for the Cancers, you are going through a tower moment. You are on the verge or already in the middle of a new era, a new start. Fighting a losing battle. That's all. That's really what comes. That's all I hear is like fighting, arguing. Loss, defeat, fighting, arguing, loss. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. This has been going on for a while, Cancer. And if you've been watching the channel, you know it has for the last for about 3 months now. Uh, there's been a lot of infighting in a home, in some of your all's houses. And at the job, there's people fighting for your position. There's people fighting for you, against you, I should say. In a job sense, if this, yeah, that's Group B. If it isn't, this is certainly about your home life. And as I said, you feel like you don't know who's your friend, you don't know who you can trust because you don't even really trust yourself right now. Mm-mm. Could be dealing with a Virgo, could be arguing with a Virgo. But there's been a lot of black clouds, my dear Cancerians. There's been a lot of black clouds, but they're behind you, though. You know what I mean? I think as long as you allow this to happen, and that's tough for Cancers, they like to be in that control. But basically, if you don't, it's either sink or swim. You're going to go down with the ship if you can't keep on doing this. This person is just so distraught, and he's a little tired too. But he'll keep that, he'll keep his guard up. Cancers always keep their guard up. But I feel like there's been bad emotions in some houses. I feel that there's just black clouds, trickery, things being kept away from one another. The roof is about to blow off. The roof has blown off. It's what's crossing the matter with the Seven of Wands. You're not wanting, you're wanting to fix the tower, but it's destroyed. You could This is the King of Pentacles that's looming over the situation. Masculine energy. And if you're a male watching this, I feel like you're just not too happy. Not too happy at all. Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo. Yeah, it seems like this person in the Seven of Wands has been battling with the King of Pentacles. He is not the Knight of Pentacles. He isn't the Page of Pentacles. He is the fucking King, man, of Pentacles, of movement. And, you know, he's like a rolling stone, you know. He cares about this pinnacle. And I believe that this pinnacle is his home. But he's not happy within it. Certainly Sagittarius, Capricorn vibe. This person looks distraught and angry, full of envy. You know, like, not envy, that's the wrong word, so the wrong word. Just, gosh, I'm feeling it, man. I can feel it. You know, being a Scorpio, I can feel and have emotion much better than how words come out and how I speak. But yes, most definitely, your home life for Group A for my Cancerians. You're fighting for a losing battle, and the person you're with is tired as well. They care about the pinnacle, but they just don't know what is it. Okay, I keep hearing they just feel like there's something out there. There's something out there. There's something out there. So there could be a divorce. It could, I mean, you know, the great thing about the Tower is it's awful when it happens. But, you know, usually, more times than not, you look back and you're like, of course that happened, you know, and I'm glad it did, you know. But this King, he isn't happy. And this person, I believe that they're arguing, not seeing the other's point of view. And sometimes, you know, people change, and, you know, sometimes we're friends and we're not meant to be lovers. Sometimes we're lovers and we're not friends, you know. So our auras, our energies, our vibes, man, it changes. And there's no possible way, you know, to be able to make it work with just anybody, you know. Sometimes, you know, the things you have in common isn't enough. Love isn't enough. But I feel like the one that's fighting and keeping it going is the Cancer, because of the type A personalities that Cancers have. They do not like defeat, and they love to control. As long as they set the Tower aflame, it's all right. But by God, if they feel like they've been unjustified, look out, man. So King of Pentacles, phew, keep your distance, man. I mean, it could be male or female, you know. We all have both energies. Let's see what subconsciously, Krabby, that you're thinking. Yeah, okay. 7, 8. Holy shit. Okay. All right, yes, this is definitely you, Cancer. Person you're with, they're They could, well, you know what they look like. I was just going to say that's very dark complexion, and this is darker hair, just to help you out. Hmm. With the Eight of Pentacles in the subconscious position, what's beneath, you feel tattered, Cancerian. Um, you feel tattered, but you're working on it though. You're working on it. Like I said, you would crawl to a finish line before you would, just stop and go, well, there's the winner. You would still cross that finish line even if you were 27th place. That's just our crabs, our crabbies. But with the Eight of Pentacles, you feel tattered. You're starting to feel a little worn down. Um, you a little bit selfish. You know what I mean? What's right for you isn't right for everyone, and that goes the same way. I see a castle behind the one working on the pinnacles. They like perfection, but he's not. This person isn't nowhere near his home, nor is the King of Pentacles. It's behind them. And then here we have the Tower that's aflame. So it seems like you're putting yourself through a lot of hell right now, Cancer. But it's really not, like I said, you can't help it. You just, you work and on things, and as long as you're steering the ship, everything's cool. Everybody's following orders, and paying attention to every word. And it's just when there's another thought, another opinion, another anything, um, Krabby don't like it. So Krabby's there working on that pinnacle. You're going to wear yourself out, babies. Most definitely. We'll clear it up. We'll see about the unexpected. So, like I said, right now there's a tower. You're going through a little tower moment, a big tower moment. In your recent past, it seems that 2019's been a year of moving on, moving on. I feel like that's why you are fighting for this. You're tired of moving on, moving on. But everything's in sync and as it should be. We have, the numbers are all syncing up. 6, 7, 8, speaking of 8, with 8 of Cups, in your recent past, you may have went through yet another tower. Going, and you've been through sorrow. My goodness, Cancer, come on now, babies, crabbies. Okay, yeah, man, you've had to walk away from something either much earlier this year. This part's already, it's in your past. And that's why you're fighting so hard right now to keep your grounding. For Group B, for my crabs, for my Cancerians, there's some gossip at a workplace. There's somebody fighting for your position. There's somebody belittling you to a boss or to coworkers, wanting your position, wanting your hours, wanting you know, your smarts. It's been coming for a while. Like I said, for about the past 3 months, Cancer. If you've been watching the channel and stuff, you'll know that we've been dealing with this, and trying to find resolutions for you. But it's, you don't want to budge. Right now, your chariot, it's in neutral. But you've had to walk away from like another home. Went through a divorce. And you went on a journey to find something better. When you found it, seems like for whatever reason, there's another tower for you. The good thing is that, yeah, there is good out of this, much good. And she's pissed. High Priestess, I've never seen her eyes. I never paid attention before. But she is one unhappy mama. Sitting there with her little newspaper and just, she's staring over here at the tower and the one's falling out of it. So we have the High Priestess dealing with the King of Pentacles. Okay, that makes sense. King of Pentacles likes, things a certain way, but he's, how do I say it? They like things a certain way, but they like to keep that ball rolling. They like to be looking forward to something, they're not patiently waiting, The High Priestess, she's had no choice but to go through this. Like I said, again, this is fluid. Just because it's, of course, the High Priestess, it could be man or woman. Just, the row. But sitting over here, the High Priestess is looking at the tower, the Eight of Cups, and the Seven of Wands that are she on guard about going, and her chariot isn't moving. She's so full of knowledge. This person is smart. This is certainly you, Cancer. And I feel like the king, it's fluid. Once again, male or female, just the energies. But I feel that could be a Virgo. Well, yeah, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius with the bull. But yes, most definitely, she could be a darker haired person, and there's no budging. But in the future, tomorrow, this week, through the 11th, put that knowledge to use, and learn, Crabby, learn that we go through things not just for the hell of it. We go through things to overcome and to, well, we did this, let's do that. We did that. It's it's not like anybody is wishing any ill harm or ill will. Beautiful tower, but there's nothing within it. We're definitely going to have to draw some more on these energies and pick something up. I feel, though, right after your tower moment, I don't feel it, I know it. There's someone just gazing at you over here. The King of Cups is just like, who is that? I feel like they know you. Could be a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces. They are in high emotions for you. They're in the weights. This is not the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, I believe, has to do with the tower. This is something right after the tower. This is something that is going to be around more towards December, the end of November. They're already looking at you, though, Crabby. You may know them already. You may work with them. You may have known them from your past. But they're saying that they've always looked in a distance from afar at you. You know what I mean? Kind of romantic. If you're into that sort of stuff. But yes, heavens, yes. He's looking right ahead. Ain't that cool? It's so cool. Could be Scorpio. For some reason, I see Scorpio written all over this person. And baby, they don't only have a cup of love, they have a cup of honesty, a cup of intimacy, a cup of just, they wonder you. You know what I mean? Listen to that Prince song. It's only like 1 minute and 40 seconds, I think. But it's exactly what he's saying. How do I say it? How do I say I wonder you? I wonder you. He wonders you. I don't feel like you're quite aware of how much this person wonders you. Okay, you are going to have right after this tower moment, of course, man, you're going to be a little sad, Cancer. You're going to feel defeated, feel like, at a loss. But these cups, they've turned over. The honesty is gone. What you just had, standing there with a black cloak, drying your eyes and weeping. It isn't easy. You're like I said, a lot of my Cancers, they're going through a tough time right now. They went through a tough time, but I feel like what this person was walking away from was like earlier this year or, sometime last year. This, however, this is to be expected, like soon, if not happening now, Cancer. It just seems like you've put in work, you fought, you searched, and now Cancer's time for yet another rise, Cancer. Rise above. You could be dealing with a loss also, of someone that you love. The arguing. This is a little different. I just hear, maybe a sickness with someone older. These two cups that are behind this person, they're always behind you. They're always by your side. Your children or grandchildren, your mom and dad, the two cups are there. If they're not there physically, they're there spiritually with you. The King of Cups wants to be there with you, that's for damn sure. Yeah. Yeah, you'll be walking away from a situation. People are. You're at a standstill, wanting to not get out of this tower, but I feel like the King of Pentacles could be the earth sign, fire sign. They've laid down their swords. There's no really victory here. Nobody wins. It's just a tower moment, either within a home or, like I said, this is dealing with at the workforce. Watch your job. Watch your back. If you have coworkers, don't let anyone in your register. Don't let anyone around your paperwork. Make sure that your signature is your signature. Mm-hmm. All right. Leo, Cancer. Okay, I got it. All right, this is Group A for Cancers, okay? We'll do that. For Group A, you're going to, or you are in the process of having a tower moment. You have fought, you're a little pissed off right now, possibly, or not possibly. This priestess, she's pissed. But it's just because I feel like, it's not really that this priestess has been so deceived. I think that sometimes our preconceived notions and what we want gets in the way of what is right and what's to be. We can't control the stars. We can't control the stars. I don't really believe in fate and destiny, or anything like that. But I know that even if it were such a thing, we couldn't control it. And a lot of Cancers with their type A personality, and like I said, they like to be right. They like to, and if not, they like to find the information. and sometimes or even created out of thin air, as long as it's a solution of sorts. But Group A, uh, the fighting, it stopped. Um, right now, you're like a one of those pots on a oven that's just stewing, steaming, like, the boiling is ended. And you're going to be where you're not going to be. You're going to have to figure out what it is that Cancer keeps on moving from. Um, you have a lot of strength, a lot of character. You have knowledge, Krabby. You have knowledge. You you can dry somebody's eyes so quickly. You have a way with your words. At the same time, you have a way with your words. And man, once a Krabby gets you, it hurts, man. You feel it forever. A lot of people talk about Scorpios. Oh, they just go around stinging people. No, they don't. And besides, that's not what Scorpios or that's not what their highest level of being a Scorpio is. It's total intuition. With Cancer, it is the they can slice your head off, man, with just a sentence. And also, they can make you feel like you are their sunlight. The street giveth, the street taketh away. But yeah, I feel like the outcome is accepting that it's time yet again to move on. I feel like the King of Cups here is knowing you're going through this. Don't really see a third party situation or anything. There's nothing like that. There's just people walking away. There's people sitting and stewing. And people are upset. The outcome for you, this is total Cancer energy. Strength, baby. Must have strength. Here, let's draw on these with the Thoth deck. Could you elaborate on the King of Pentacles, please? The King of Pentacles for Cancer came up in the reading for the week of November 5th through November 11th. Information about their home, information about their personal life, their love life. Why is the King of Pentacles here looming over the situation, please? Yes. Okay. The King of Pentacles. Okay, because the King of Pentacles is looming over the situation, love, because this has been unsuccessful. It's been an unsuccessful journey. They want to have, this is a King of Pentacles that is usually very intuitive, outgoing, prosperous. But it's just unsuccessful. The pentacle that the king is holding, like I said, he loves it, or she loves it, depending on, the situation. But they don't like or love what's in it, what's within it. That's why the Tower is here. Thank you for letting us know. The King of Cups. Why did the King of Cups come in after the High Priestess? Because, I mean, right after we drew the High Priestess, bam, King of Cups was right behind her. Yes, the King of Cups, please, for Cancer for the week of November 5th or November 11th. Okay. King of Cups is here because they're going to snag you right up. Actually, they're going to catch you whenever you fall out of the tower. I mean, I know it sounds silly, but they are. They are. Where this was unsuccessful, they're bound and determined for it to be great. This is what the King of Cups is wanting. Is Cancer to come on over and help him put the ingredients in for that nice pot of love. Total water energy. There could be if there's a Scorpio in your life, Cancer, check them out, man. I mean, you know what I mean? Very handsome. Could be dark complected. Set, he's mature. Comfortable in life. You know, he's not having to scrape the bottom, the floorboard of his car for a penny. And he's just patiently waiting for a High Priestess to start glancing over at him. It is amazing. I mean, dude, check it out. I mean, seriously, it's amazing. They're you know what I mean? I love how it all flows and ties in together so nicely, so beautifully. Okay, so the King of Cups. You know this person. You work with them, or they've been in your life somehow, at some point. You may have walked away from them in the past. They're honest, and with the art card, I see that they just want to work with you, laugh with you, love with you. I am wondering about the Five of Cups. Yes, the Five of Cups. For Cancer for the week of November 5th or November 11th. The unexpected. So the unexpected is the King of Cups. That's what to be on the lookout for. A water sign that is digging on crabby. Most definitely. Yeah. Okay, babies. Huh. How weird. The Five of Cups was at the bottom of the Thoth deck. And that's what, I was drawn for, was the Five of Cups, wanting to know why it was there and what we can do about the situation, because that's what this channel is about. It's not about spreading ill will and, and deceiving. It's totally about, okay, I see a little situation. If you want help and guidance, I can certainly offer that. No problem at all, man. I dig it. I guess I dig it because they were, I had a tower moment. And I wish that I could have came across somebody that had a little bit of hope and advice to give. With this Five of Cups, I mean, there's definitely going to be oh shit. The bottom, I went and pulled the Five of Cups up to, just examine it and stuff. And right underneath it was the Four of Disc, your power, the home. I'm not seeing it's empty. It's empty. This is you're dealing with a fire sign. It's just orange and bright and yellow. So, it's fire, and you're definitely dealing with a fire sign. Hell, there's nothing in the tower. But yeah, the you're gonna feel that disappointment. You're certainly gonna feel that disappointment. Let me put these back, and I'll elaborate as to why there's been. I mean, this is amazing. I'm just over here. Look, I got the Thoth deck here, and I had it, upside down. I had it looking, not, the cards facing me, and looked over, and I saw the Five of Cups. Went to go get it. There was the Four of Disc, and right underneath the Four of Disc was the Eight of Cups, letting us know the reason why this really came down as quickly as it did. Not as quickly. This was a process. This was both parties just, what can you do for me? Well, I can do this. What can you do for me? And it's done it all. There's a lot of darkness around this tower, this home. Addictions, lies. Ooh, a little bit of connivery. Okay, Cancer. That means fight. You should fight for what you want, but not to the point of the Eight of Cups. Okay, it's a rough, tough card. The Princess of Cups, this King of Cups. It's mature energy. Deepen his emotions too. But since he's bearing it off for you, I don't feel like Cancer likes the chase. Cancer likes the unknown, and wonder if I could acquire. So King of Cups probably needs to pull back a little, but he's very deep in his emotions for you, to the point of he will nurture you. He will be, fatherly, motherly, or what have you. But yeah, so to sum it up for you, expect this week to be dealing with knowing when it's time to say things are over, knowing that, what are you, there comes a time when we look and go, okay, what are we fighting for? What is so detriment that Cancer can't put the chariot into first gear? Let's just do a quick reading for you. Just concerned about you, babies. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Now look. Here you are, Cancer. You came up as the Queen of Swords. The Page of Cups. There's someone that you're around right now, or someone you will be this week, that is there with some words of wisdom for you, some emotional support. Or this person has recently came to you and told you something that made you pick your sword up. Underneath is the person that Krabby is in this with right now at the moment. They had the energy of, could be a Virgo, they had the energy of the Eight of Pentacles as well. They feel tattered. They feel like they have been working on a situation the best that they could. This person's tired, and they feel like the reason why I believe that the tower fell was either just trickery, maybe alcoholism, addiction, and lies. It's like when you tell one thing and then you gotta, like, you know, like they say, like a lie just leads to another lie, and that's kind of, you know, on a little bit of both sides. I'm picking up Cancer. So yeah, it's toxic. And the bottom of the Rider-Waite was the Five of Pentacles, or I'm sorry, Six of Pentacles. See in winter that you or the other person is walking away from the situation. So without further ado, let me give you a little bit of a help with the Animal Oracle. Cancer, know that you are loved, know that you're cherished, and that the Ace of Swords is always here if you would like some further information, further advice on your situation. Okay. Okay. You're going to be feeling stunned. Okay? Look at the wasp spirit. He's going to be around you just to remind you that sometimes life does sting. That's heavy. 666, which that doesn't mean bad. I really don't think so, but there's just a 6 in every one of these. You are going to finally know how to lay a solid foundation. When you do, you're going to see that your dreams are going to come true. They are. This is, a sign of hope through the Five of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the bickering. But yes, for right now, for the next week, the wasp spirit, he knows that life stings. It stings very hard. But you can get that stinger out of you, Cancer. You can. And when you do, you're going to lay a solid foundation, baby. Your numbers are 6, 56, and 64. I want to thank you for... Oh. All right, for some reason, they wanted me to pull one more, and they wanted me to let you know, look how beautiful that butterfly is, okay? Transformation is beautiful, and you could only have transformation. I'm surprised you didn't get the death card, because that's usually to really let us know that shit's about to get real, man. We're about to go through a big transformation in life. But anyway, um, love that wasp. Um, nurse the sting. So here in the near future, you can be able to turn back over those cups that have tilted and fell, and lay that solid foundation for you, Cancer. I love you, Crabbies. This has been wonderful. Please like and subscribe. And if you have, any comments or anything, leave them in the comment section below. And further advice, Ace of Scorps is here. Take care, Crabs.